Okay, now what is the Sabbath day? What's the fourth commandment? Did you know that? It is the fourth commandment. Exodus 31, verse 15. 6 days shall work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest, holy to the Lord. Whosoever does any work in that on the Sabbath day shall surely be put to death. So you've got 6 days to do your work. Okay, you can count to 6, can you not? 6 days to do your work. You know, you didn't have to tell the children of Israel who were slaves in Egypt for hundreds of years, who worked 7 days a week making bricks. You didn't have to beg. You didn't have to say. Well, they didn't say when God reinstituted his Sabbath day. They didn't say, "Oh boy, this is such a burden. Oh, I gotta take a break. You know, this is unlawful. You know, I'm not under the law." You know, they didn't say any stupidity, any kind of asinine ideas like that, because they had been working for hundreds of years as slaves 7 days a week. And when God reinstituted his Sabbath day, they were grateful to God that they could take a break on the seventh day. What are you supposed to be doing on the first work day of the week, which is Sunday? Well, Exodus 20 verse 9 says, 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. What is the first work day of the week? Well, look it up for yourself in a dictionary. Look up the word Sunday, and you will find that it's the day that most people go to church on. That's a true statement, but it also says it's the first day of the week. Okay? You are supposed to be working 6 days a week, not 4, not 5, but 6 days a week. People overlook this first part of this commandment. Okay? 6 days shall you labor. Get off your butt and go to work. That's what I'm saying. 6 days. Okay. Exodus 31 verse 15. But in the seventh is the Sabbath of the rest, holy to the Lord. What is the seventh day of the week? Look it up in the dictionary. It will tell you the seventh day of the week is Saturday. Okay? It's a Sabbath rest, holy to the Lord. Okay? It's holy. It's set apart. It's been sanctified by God. It's a special day. Whosoever does any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. Now, why put to death? That sounds harsh. Why would God say this? Why would God say this? Well, he says this about all the 10 commandments, does he not? The wages of sin, take your pick, 1 through 10, is death. Okay? What is sin? 1 John 3:4, sin is the breaking of God's law, the 10 commandments. And the wages of sin for all of them is death. Okay? What was the wages of sin for committing adultery? Death. So I can just hear someone say, okay, so you believe in killing people for breaking the Sabbath? No, I don't believe in killing people for breaking the Sabbath any more than I believe in killing people for committing adultery. How many people would we have to put to death if we killed people for committing adultery and breaking the Sabbath? Probably 95% of the earth's population we'd have to put to death. Okay. My point is, we do not live under a theocracy today. Under a theocracy, the rule of God from the top down, yeah, you could be put to death under witnesses. In other words, you had to have more than one witness. You couldn't just have one person say, I saw him doing something. I saw him committing adultery. I saw him breaking the Sabbath. But no, you had to have more than one witness. Under witnesses, you could be put to death. Okay, so we don't live under a theocracy today. We live under man's government and laws. And you know, some of those laws still jive with the Bible. If you commit murder, there's a slim possibility you could be killed, put to death. I mean, murdered also, killed also, electric chair or whatever, which is a good thing. Okay, but not many of our laws jive with the Bible today, because that was a theocracy. We're not under a theocracy today. We're under man's government, which is really lackadaisical. I mean, it's not very poignant. It's not very strict. You can get by with anything, even killing people. Yes, you can.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.